Sports, in my experience, is a unifying force. It brings people together in a good atmosphere.
Using soccer as diplomacy, wouldn't that be a thing? In recent days, NAFTA has been kicked around like a political soccer ball or football, depending on what side of the pond you're on. And in recent days, Trudeau and Trump, they haven't really been seeing eye to eye. And you got to think there's a little bit of irony in the fact that Canada, Mexico, and the USA have gotten together for a united World Cup bid. Just yesterday, we heard President Trump say the people of Canada are going to pay for what Justin Trudeau said on the podium. You know, a little bit of irony here.
Look, we're here to celebrate football in Canada, and I think we can look at the example set by Canada, United States, and Mexico working together on this, putting together a successful bid, and we should be thrilled about it and look forward to the event in 2026.
Maybe it just underlines the fact that we do better and we have more success when we cooperate with each other, as has been the case under our trade agreements that we've had in place, which have been a huge success by any measure. And now we have another successful venture we've undertaken together and won the endorsement of the world's leading soccer body to have the World Cup here. So maybe there's a lesson in that in terms of what happens, what good things happen when you cooperate together as opposed to engaging in skirmishes.
Interestingly, today, President Donald Trump tweeting out congratulating the three countries. Yesterday, he actually said the people of Canada would pay for what Prime Minister Trudeau said. Now, we do know that the U.S. is getting the lion's share of the games, Danielle.
Yeah, they talked about it 60-10-10 split, and even then we don't know how, of the 10 games within Canada, which cities exactly they'll be or how many they get. Mayor John Tory, of course, saying he's going to fight for as many as he can. Do you want to be greedy, but would like Toronto to have as many as possible?
All
yeah, we'll take all 10 if no one else wants any. And just the sheer thought of having World Cup caliber soccer here in the city had footy fans excited. What was your first thought that World Cup soccer would be coming to Toronto?
I immediately texted my family, and my dad already said we're going to buy tickets.
Very exciting. Obviously very excited about that.
Pretty stoked about that.
Yeah.
They're going to have to make BMO a little bit bigger, but it'd be nice to see Canada play with some of the best players in the world.
For kids especially who are getting into the sport, to see the support, to see that we're doing it really on the biggest stage, I think it'll be really important for them and for developing the culture around soccer in Canada.
Would you care, like, if it's random countries, or would you still be, like, fully supporting regardless?
I think that I would probably go to any World Cup game that plays in Toronto. I think that the atmosphere would be amazing.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I was going to say for sure. I mean, it's definitely just an experience in itself.
You go to little Portugal, you go to little Italy, you go to look at the Croatian population. It's enormous. So they will support almost all these teams that are going to be here. And that just, the city gets such a vibrant feel when there's big sporting events. They support almost all sports, and I think that this is going to be absolutely huge for the city of Toronto.